Hey everyone, and welcome to Race City Marine. Today we're going to take you on a tour of one of our pre-owned boats. This is our 2020 Super Nautique G23. If you have any questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description. So this G23 is primarily finished off in Admiral blue. You'll also notice jet black for the middle stripe, and then for the interior, primary color is tungsten gray along with all of the blue accents, and you'll also notice titanium gray for the sea deck flooring. Now at the back of this G, underneath the swim platform, you'll notice the integrated surf pipe exhaust. This is going to make the boat ride much quieter, but it'll also take all those fumes and put them deep into the prop stream. You'll notice the NCRS wave plate just in front of that to help further the trim of the boat. And then on both sides in the hull is NSS. This is Nautique Surf System. These plates will protrude outwards to really help further shape that wave for your left-footed and your right-footed riders. Now on top of the platform, you'll notice there's a grab handle, which also acts as a ski pylon, so you can hook up tubes, skis, any other water sports equipment that you have. And this G also has the transom rear-facing seat, so you have a perfect place to lounge out while you're just hanging out in the water. You'll notice too, there's the transom audio adjustment, so that way you can control those tunes from and back. And with this first step, this also has a drain plug, so you can throw in wet items, ropes, things like that in the back, use that as additional storage, and you'll notice the evenly stepped transom walkthrough into the boat. And then as we enter the G now, you'll notice with the walkthrough, there's also more sea deck material on this transom seat, so that way you don't have to step on any of the upholstery. And on both sides of the walkthrough, you can open up these large compartments where you'll notice more of the sea deck material. Now with the ballast system, that is subfloor, allowing this boat to have all of that additional space to put in all of your boards and items that you have for the day. Now this boat is also powered by the PCM ZZ6. This pumps out 450 horsepower. Definitely plenty of power to get this boat up on plane, even with a fully weighted ballast. And you'll notice too, by closing both of these, you have more of the material up top here with a nice sun deck area. Now as we work our way to the main seating area now, you can have 16 people on board this boat. You'll notice too, there's a rear-facing seat behind the driver, and these cushions are also on hinges as well. Now they do go into those rear lockers, so you can place in longer items like skis, noodles, anything like that. You have that same storage on this side, where there's also the air dam currently stored. That's going to go right in the walkthrough up front, which is nice. And then there's also this reversible bench seat, so that way you have more seating to face the action behind the boat. Now also in the middle, this has the subfloor cooler. So that way no one has to get up out of their seat. It's a great place to have that. And that compartment also has a drain plug, so you can use it without the cooler as well. Now with this passenger seat, you can easily flip this up, and you'll notice there's a ton of hidden space underneath, along with the JL audio, and you have the integrated wastebasket, so you can gain access to that from the side. Now along with this seat, you can also flip up this cushion in front of it. So now you have a leg cutout where you can have two people sitting here, or you have that rear lounger, which is nice. Now above, there's the locking glove box, which also has the head unit for the JL audio. There's also a lot of storage space. And working your way to the driver's seat now, it does have a bolster, so you can raise that up as needed if you need that extra height. And there's also the leg cutout. So that way you can sit comfortably in the seat, you can watch your rider, talk to everyone on board, and still keep your eyes facing forwards. And the seat does swivel as well, so if you'd like to do that, you have that option. And of course, facing forwards now, it's a comfortable design. Now you'll notice a large armrest, there's wireless charging down below, and then the controls for the Link Pan Array screen. So you have rider profiles, your music, cruise control, and a few other settings. There's the throttle, along with a cup holder, the keypad for the boat with engine start stop, and then bilge, blower, and horn adjustments. And then with this screen, there's a lot more to go through. You'll notice on this left side, we can scroll through quite a lot, even hook up a camera, go through all of the ballast. You have a lot that you can get into, even the navigation as well, and various settings. Now you can also pull up your awareness camera, so that is the view over the tower there, and you have some other vitals to gain access to. Now this has an adjustable 3-spoke design for the steering wheel, an area to place both the drain plug and your phone, and then there's an auxiliary up top and a little bit more storage. Now working your way to the bow, the battery switch is hidden right here, and then when you close the windshield and insert that air dam, that can just keep you a little bit more protected on those cooler days. Now for the bow on this G23, it's very spacious. You'll notice more of the sea deck material up top as well. And there's the armrests that are currently folded up, so you can turn these into forward-facing captain's chairs. And then both of these cushions are on hinges as well, where you'll notice there's a little bit of storage. You can place life jackets or smaller items like ropes, things like that. And there's also the bow filler cushion. So as you saw, it was currently in the step. You can flip it around. Now you have the full bow filler cushion. And you also have the removable front section too, so that way you can easily enter and exit from the bow. So very versatile, depending on what you're doing for the day. There's also speakers and cup holders too. Last up, we have this massive bimini with the powder-coated tower here. The bimini is collapsible, so you can fold it up and then fold the tower down by unlocking it on both sides. It'll fold in line with the windshield. That makes it better for towing, trailering, or going under low bridges out on the water. You'll notice too, there are 4 tower speakers for this current boat, and this has the swivel board racks. They're lined in a very nice rubberized material to keep your boards well protected, and they're spring assisted as well, so they will accommodate several boards. Up top, you'll notice the ski pylon along with the awareness camera, and there's also additional surf pockets up top as well for those extra boards. So that is going to wrap it up for our 2020 Super Nautique G23. If you have any other questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description, and we look forward to seeing you all out on the water.